Hi, welcome to the Good Apple Yoga channel. My name's Rachel and I'm the Good Apple. Today we're going to practice some breath work for your mind, body, and soul. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on new content. Just coming to a nice comfortable seat. If your legs are crossed or pretzeled, if they're long out in front of you, maybe they're open wide. Whatever position feels nice and comfortable for you here in this moment in your practice. I'm going to stay crossed and pretzeled, but whatever variation you like for your practice today is yours. So just coming to whatever comfortable seat you like, and just start to breathe gently in through the nose and out through the mouth. And for a moment, just start to notice the breath. Is your breath long or short? Is it shallow or is it deep? And whatever it is, it is. And as you breathe, just start to notice if there's anywhere throughout the body that might feel a little bit tight, a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe you find you're holding tension there. For me, a lot of times it's in my jaw and in my toes, but for you, it could very well be anywhere else throughout the body. And as you're breathing, just note these places and see if you can invite a little bit of lightness and a little bit of softness to any of those places that you've brought your awareness to. And just softening throughout the body, recognizing the body where you are in this place and time, on your mat or on your block, in a comfortable chair, wherever you might be. And just gently breathing. And continuing this breath while I talk about this first breath we're going to go into, which is our Ujjayi breath work, which is also called victorious breath. Our Ujjayi breath work helps to enhance our practice while we're on our mats, practicing asana, practicing flow and posture. Ujjayi breath can sometimes be related to like an oceanic breath, and it also helps to link our movements and our pace and our breath together in our practice, so it all becomes this really beautiful flow and dance. And our Ujjayi breathwork slows and controls the breath throughout the body. This helps to increase the amount of oxygen that is flowing through our blood and flowing throughout the body, overall bettering our health and bettering our practice. So how do we do it? Ujjayi breath. It's done through the nose only. So you want to close your lips and you want to constrict the muscles at the back of the throat. So breathing in through the nose and out. And with that constriction, it's almost like you're pushing air out. You're engaging into those vocal cords, pushing the air out and allowing that sound to go with it. Filling up on the inhale. And exhaling, emptying out. Continuing this breath, continuing this practice. Noting you can bring your hands to rest gently on the thighs. You can bring your hands to your heart or to your belly, wherever you'd like to feel this breath the most. Beautiful. Continue this Ujjayi breath and know that this is the breath we use for the majority of our flow practice. any sort of vinyasa style. And that's because it allows us to keep the energy in that we're building, right? We're not open mouth exhaling. We're not sending it all out of the body. We're keeping it in its nice cycle and a rotation through the nose. And it allows us to build up this heat, this fire in the body that we can carry with us through the practice on our mat into stronger postures and explore deeper within. So we'll do a couple more rounds of our Ujjayi breath work before moving on. Our next practice is going to be our 3-part yogic breathing. So for 3-part yogic breathing, there are, 3 parts. Think of this as building a breath and inhale through the bottom, the middle, and then the top of your body. This breath helps to nourish the body fully, giving you complete breath in, building it up, and then completely letting it out. This practice nourishes the body fully, uses the lungs completely, and really allows you to build up a really wonderful cycle of air and letting it all out. This beautiful transition between in and out. Again, it's all a cycle. Thinking about the bottom as your belly. With your inhale through the nose, inhale the belly like you're inflating a balloon. You can bring one hand to your belly if that helps here. And then the next breath in, you want to inhale through the chest and the lungs and the heart. And then lastly, in through the top of the head. Imagine like you're sipping it up through a straw. Holding here for just a moment, and then exhale it all out. Beautiful. Let's bring that other hand to your heart. Inhale through the belly, chest, up into the crown of the head. Hold for just a moment. And exhale it all out. Let's do that again. Inhale through the belly, the chest and back, and the head. Hold. And exhale it out the mouth. Few more rounds of this, going at your own pace, going with your own breath. Again, it doesn't need to match mine completely. Fill up what your body allows you to in this practice for your 3 parts, and hold for however long you'd like at the top. Really wonderful 3-part breath. Great work. Next, we're going to move into our Nadi shodana, which is opposite nostril breathing. And for this, you're going to take your right hand and we're going to take Vishnu's mudra, which involves bringing pointer and middle fingers down into the palm. And we're going to utilize here your ring finger, if that's accessible, if not your pinky and your right thumb. So if you'd like to practice this while I talk about the Nadi shodana breath work for just a moment, you can get that comfortable in that right hand position. Nadi shodana helps to clear the mind, helps to balance the energy on the left and the right side hemispheres of the brain. Nadi shodana also helps with channel purification, right? So we have our Pingala channel and our Ida channel with our Sushumna running down the center. So our Nadi shodana helps to bring in oxygen on one side, exhale it, inhale it on one side, exhale it through that same side. And we're finding this really nice opposite yin and yang cycle of breathing here. How often do you breathe through one side of your nose purposefully? So while we're practicing our Nadi shodana, I want you to actually visualize the breath as a movement of light along these channels from one side to the other. So when you're ready, you can bring your hand to Vishnu's mudra. You're going to bring right thumb to right nostril. Inhale through this left side completely. Let's fill up as much as you can. You're going to take right ring finger to left nostril and exhale out that right side. Inhale right side. Right thumb to right nostril and exhale left side. Inhale that left side and exhale on the right. Continuing this breath. Filling up on one side and releasing on the other. At your own pace, your own style, your own practice. This is your own breath. And as you begin to flow through the Nadi shodana, and as you begin to get a little bit more comfortable, you might notice your inhales and your exhales become a little bit more deeper, a little bit more prolonged. Maybe there's a little bit more energy behind them. Really, really wonderful way to rebalance and refocus the mind and shift back to center and presence. So continuing this Nadi shodana, another way that you can make this a little bit interesting is if you'd like to bring some holds in between. And what I mean by this is holding the breath before exhaling it at the top. So inhale through whatever side you're on. Close and hold with the thumb and ring finger. Close and hold for 5 or so seconds. And exhale that opposite nostril. Inhale. Close and hold. Exhale. And just continuing this pattern, continuing this breath, continuing your Nadi shodana just the way you like it, with the holds, without the holds. We'll practice a few more rounds of this, really center the mind and the body, and then we'll be moving on to our Sitkari and our Sitali breathwork. So take what you need here with your Nadi shodana. Excellent. Really wonderful opposite nostril breathing. Next, we're going to move into our Sitkari and our Sitali breathwork. Sitkari and Sitali are both cooling breaths. It's a really wonderful exercise to practice if you're in hot weather, if you're in a sauna, if you're taking a hot yoga class, anything that's a little bit heated where your body temperature is raised a little bit. Your Sitkari and your Sitali breathwork will definitely help to bring in some cooling energy through the breath and allow you to cool and calm down the body. Sitkari and Sitali also help to activate your relaxation response within the nervous system. It also helps to reduce agitation, anywhere where you might need to refocus back while you're taking a breath between a practice, a side, a set, or anything at all. Sitkari, what you're going to do are bring your upper and lower teeth together, but keep your lips spread apart. So I want to be able to see your teeth. Take a nice deep breath in through the mouth and exhale through the nose. Almost like you have that Ujjayi breath on the exhale. Inhale through the teeth. Exhale through the nose. And you'll note how this nice, cool, icy sensation just starts to creep into your mouth, helps to cool down through the rest of your body. Now, our Sitali breathwork is very similar. We're going to take inhales through the mouth and exhales through the nose. But instead of breathing through the teeth, if you can roll up the tongue, it's not possible for everybody. So if you cannot do it, you can stick with the Sitkari through the teeth. But if you can roll up your tongue, you're going to take an inhale through your tongue straw. And when you're rolling up your tongue, you can really extend it out long. Continue your Sitkari or your Sitali at your own pace, at your own style, however you'd like to take in this cooling breath. When you're finished with your Sitkali or Sitari breathwork, you can just come back to neutral. Maybe you take just a few normal breaths without any judgment, without any ego. Let the breath and the lungs do what they will. Maybe if you close your eyes even, and just come back to a neutral space. Couple nice deep cleansing breaths here. Breath in through the nose. An open mouth exhale. Deep breath in through the lungs. And exhale out the mouth. Last time, inhale. And exhale. I want to thank you for joining me today for this breathwork practice to calm the mind, body, and soul. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on new content. Thanks for being with me. The light in me sees the light within you.